Okay, blind friends. Here's the thing. If people ask you questions, you don't always owe people an answer when they say, how do you read comments? How do you do this if you're blind? How do you do that? You don't owe people shit. We don't know anyone's shit. We don't need to say anything. We don't need to. It's like, asking someone who has dealt with other things like, well, how did you deal with that death? Like, how do you cope with that? Like, you don't owe people anything is what I'm trying to say when people ask you shit. You don't need to say anything. It's like, oh, well, why don't you tell me about the hardest thing you've been through or the most traumatic thing that you've been through in your life? We don't know people details. That's part of ableism. Ableist comments and ableist people believe that, oh, well, you deal with that. So like, maybe that should be like, okay to talk about. And it's not. Do you just go up to someone who's like, oh, I had a rough childhood? Do you go, why? Why was it rough? What happened to you? Did you go through some kind of abuse? Like, no, we don't say that shit to people. Going blind, having a fucking disability is trauma. It's traumatic. So people are just dumb and ignorant and don't understand that you're not supposed to be asking questions because you're not supposed to do that shit. But people do it because they're dumb, because they're ableist, and their ableist comments believe that, oh, it's not a big deal and they're just used to it. It's their life. So I can ask them and I have the right to ask. No, people pry. You don't know anybody's shit. You don't have to say anything to people if you don't want to, is what I'm trying to tell you. And if you don't want to, then don't fucking do it. Don't do it. Don't cave into their BS. Do not do it, my friends. Okay? Peace and love.